dates is the sweetener, that's the bottom bit. Yeah, just dates, and then the top is a sugar-free chocolate which has xylitol in it. And then it's coconut cream and coconut milk and vanilla extract, and it's lovely. Okay.
You've sold it to me.
It's fine. Okay.
This is the Rocket Cafe, by the way, so if you're ever in Hereford, you must come here for food and coffee. Hi, coffee training.
Oh, hello. I'm scared.
Coffee break and pit stop over. I'm going to say that cake, yummy for no sugar, amazing, and cappuccino, very good. So anyway, we're off now and back to the studio. Bye. See you guys, bye. Welcome to episode 4. Now it's been a bit of a time actually. I've said that this is a weekly vlog. It's been nearly 3 weeks since the last vlog, so I'm calling it a weekly-ish vlog from now on, I think. First of all, thanks everybody for subscribing and commenting on the vlog, and as you know, you're in with a chance of winning that art piece. But it was a good start really to finding out what people are looking for within my vlog. So can I thank everybody for commenting, who commented. Hassan, Maurice, Ray, Ben, Tristan, thank you very much for commenting on. But there's a couple of people who went in a bit more depth. Mark Diamond, he said that he wouldn't mind to see who or what inspires me and maybe see some of the techniques that I employ in my artwork. So that's interesting. And Paul Willis, he said, I like getting some background on how the art is made and to talk about art in general. So that's interesting, and I will really try and, on my next episodes, really go into the art, how it's made, how it's produced and talk more about the artwork. And in fact, in a couple of weeks I've got painting for Canva to do, so you know, I can actually physically show you painting there, what I'm doing, how I'm building the layers up and the methodology around that. So let's start with, basically I'm a self-taught artist, and that is a big story in its own right. And if you fancy listening to that, hit me up in the comments, and you know, I'll talk about that a bit more in depth next week. But my influences in art, who influences me? Well, there is like this lineage that I really have been drawn to over the years, and it sort of all centres around abstract expressionism. So my love is abstract and contemporary art. You know, I really do love that. But I have got this, just this pulling for abstract expressionism. I do. I love the whole of that era. And I mean, abstract expressionism, you know, I call it more of a movement than a type of artwork, really, because there was a lot of New York protagonists that built up that, and quite a lot of different styles, really. But I am very drawn to that. I think it's a scale. They did things on a large scale, and I love scale myself, but it's just the pure abstract for being abstract as well, you know, the pure emotion and feeling that just goes into the abstract work. And I'd like to talk more about abstract expressionism in future episodes. It's a really interesting part of artistry, I think. I went down to see this show at the Royal Academy that ended sort of late January, early February. Got some video footage of that, I'll show you that. So I'd like to talk about that. But all those people, you know, Mark Rothko, Lee Presnell, Pollock, William de Kooning, Franz Klein, Clifford Still, love Clifford Still, Barnett Newman, all all those people that, and more, I mean I've mentioned a few names there, but here it is, I'm going to give you an analogy, right? Because I paint music, that's what I do, okay? Now I want to go into how that came about, but my idea is I listen to a piece of music and I express that music in a painterly form. I paint the rhythm, the beat and the feel of it, and I just let that flow through me as I progress from different styles and slowly coerce them into different methods and ways. I've taken bits and here from everywhere, experimented, that doesn't work, that works, and I've brought them into my style with what I want to say for my generation, for where we are at the moment. So I'd like to take the music as an analogy, and the analogy is that if you take hip hop and drum and bass to two genres, I just like to stop it there because I go on a funky breakbeat, on and on, just look like discs that on and on, because the colour match. And I've just edited the video and it goes on far too long. So I'll put some of that in maybe next week and explain more about my artwork and where its progression and where it's going and so forth. But it's time to find out who our winner is for the art competition. So I'm going to write all the names down now, put them in the hat, bowl, and we'll see who's won. Okay, I'm going to give them a mix up and pick one. And the winner is Hassan. You have won the piece of artwork. Congrats. So, just to prove the winner. So, this is on the way to you. I will get it in the post as soon as I can. Congratulations on that. And there is one stipulation. I need a video and a picture of where you're pouring it. That'd be really good, and I can put that on the blog for next time. What I'd like to do as well this week is say this show is sponsored by Canwood Gallery. I'm doing this because Canwood have been really good to me. I've got studio space with them at the moment. It's huge. They're not charging me. It's fantastic. They're lovely people. It's a great facility. So I've decided to make them sponsors of this show. And also they've got a great show coming up at the moment. Well, it's on at the moment, it's on for the next month. So if you're in Hereford, go and see it. If you're coming up to Hereford to have a nice weekend, go and see it. It's the second year students from Hereford Art College, and it's an interesting show of abstract and contemporary art. So if you're around the area, why not pop in and see it? There's plenty to do in Hereford. It's a lovely place to come and visit if you've not visited it before. And also Canwood throughout the year will have some other great shows on, so if you can't get up this month, then have a look at their itinerary and see what they've got for future events. On that note, I will leave you and have a good week, and I'll see you next week.